Welcome back everybody, this is Dr. Dad Gaming. Before you go out, talk to your party, get some approval, give some gifts, then go to Bodan and sell your equipment as well as apply any of the enchantments that you need to. But other than that, we'll get started with the Warden's Keep DLC.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
So this whole DLC, you'll go through this old Warden fortress and basically solve what's going on with it.
Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey.
They're great to keep in a party together, Alistair and Morgan. They have a lot of nice and funny quips back and forth.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard a Norwegian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
We'll figure it out, my friend.
Fail? Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Perk up, Buttercup. Just check up here. Check everywhere around. The entrance is right up those stairs. See what we can find over here. We'll get all those histories when we go through this dungeon.
Well, let's just deal with these ones and move on, as you decide.
Another foe fallen!
Get these enemies killed, and then we can loot all these skeletons. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm recording this on a Friday evening, so I'm happy for the weekend. This weekend I got some painting to do in my daughter's new room that we're moving her to get ready for baby number 2. That's what I'll be doing this weekend after I finish up this video. While we level Liliana up, we will take the break and discuss the parenting tip of the day. The parenting tip of the day is to make sure that you are strong-willed when it comes to grandparents and other family members. It's your kid, that you are supposed to raise them, and you make all the decisions related to them. You can get a lot of outside pressure from parents and family. You don't be strong-willed enough to lay down the law, and they will push you because grandparents like to do that, but just stay strong, my friends. The bard and the archery trees are the ones that I focus on for Liliana. And obviously, if any skills, you would just want to do any of the ones that do lockpicking. See if there's any other stuff around here. I don't think there is, so we'll head up these stairs and go into the Warden's Keep. Welcome to the Warden's Keep.
My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
Just a list of names of the people who were holding out. Jason and the Argonauts.
There is more to leading men.
And you'll find these little apparitions throughout this dungeon, and you can kind of listen to it and get the story.
The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die.
Great dialogue.
To tyranny.
The story in this DLC, similar to Return to Ostagar, is not extremely important or good. This is really going to just give you some pretty good equipment and eventually a storage chest that you can put everything that you don't necessarily want to sell and just keep to potentially outfit your companions that haven't leveled up quite yet, or you haven't leveled up enough yet, and then you can just use that. Also, the meteor ore that you got, or that I got previously in one of the last episodes, you can get one of the best swords in the game from Levi's brother when you finish the DLC. Just check all these rooms. Make sure there's some good loot that you can miss if you don't check every room.
Another corpse for the pile.
Every codex gives you experience, so it's always great to get those. Let's see what's in this chest.
It's done.
Just some heavy chainmail gloves. Alistair can probably put those on here shortly. Nothing too interesting in here. And some enemies.
I'll try to be merciful.
And there's one of the history, so that's that other quest we got.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned. We can only hope.
Two magic, one willpower, get my coercion all the way up, so now I can convince people to do whatever I want. I might be able to get mana clash, so we'll check that out. Nope, can't get it quite yet. Do I want? Yes, the hexes. I think we'll go with one of these hexes. Yeah, make sure to hotbar anything that you want. If you're on PC, you'll have a lot more freedom to have more than 6 spots. But for me on Xbox, I only have 6. But I can still use the spells. Just have to open up my weapon wheel. I guess let's go on to the second floor. This spot to the right, you'll come back and get a chest later.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatet Obrasov Sifan
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Kei A Ventrotus Victus!
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Oh, so much death, suffering, and oh yes.
That's what you get when you play with the wrong magic.
The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
No, what's all this?
So you really need to kill those Wardens skeletons because they are healing the Rage Demon, as you can see. So you need to kill them first, and then you can kill that Rage Demon. Got him.
The Warden summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandma, she knew. Of course.
Winter's Breath is one of those staffs that's probably one of the better ones in the game, so you'll definitely use that one, especially if you take 2 mages in your party. There's the history, chapter 3. And there's a couple ways you can deal with this.
Step no further, Warden.
This is actually his grandmother, so you can talk to her or just attack her. It's up to you.
Is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal. What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my turn.
I intend to.
A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander...
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. The soldier's peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world.
Wow, a demon that wants to see the world.
Free. Into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world. Then you are.
Yeah, I don't tend to make deals with demons. I guess at some points my daughter will be a little demon, and I do make deals with her, but that's for my own sanity more so.
What's next?
Those Warden Commander armor set is very good. That's probably one that you can put either on Alistair or Sten.
I can't believe
Also looks really
my
good too.
grandmother was still alive. Well, sort of alive. Sort of dead.
But you have to get Alistair's strength up a good bit before you can wear a lot of the heavy armor. Only thing useful for him really is going to be your tactic slots and the one you way already maxed out, so either warrior tree or weapon and shield. See if we can outfit Alistair in the armor. Yes, we can. At least that piece. There you go. There's the other pieces. Looks pretty slick. Barrier that was on the door out here is now gone, so you can go to the 3rd floor. There's a lot of traps on this bridge, so be careful, or send out your rogue first. Alistair don't give 2 shits, he's just gonna run up there and be crazy. But as usual, even after the fight, you can go ahead and go back and disarm all of them so you can get some experience. So once you kill these enemies, you can go over to this table and you can actually get a specialization, I should say, for blood magic.
Day 32.
I would say that the blood magic specialization is really not that great, at least in my opinion.
Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success.
I find that the Arcane Warrior specialization is one of the most powerful. You could basically not be killed if you're smart enough about it.
Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
In this, you just basically have to drink it, I believe, and then you'll get the power. And that is an achievement, so definitely want to drink that. This also gives you some choices. You can kill this guy, you can work with him, it's up to you.
Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance? A monster? For 100 years I have fought them, thought by thought, spell by spell. If I am a monster, it is because I must be one.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may...
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my... Why are you here? What is your intent? An admirable goal. But in order to achieve this, the demons must be cut off forever. And here, I thought you would rescue me. There is a precise mystical balance here. My every breath is dedicated to keeping the tear in the veil from ripping wider.
Well, you're the one that opened it, didn't you?
Your narrow-minded actions would ensure that this place teems with their kind. They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming. A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak? Agreed. This must be the first. To what questions, I wonder? Ask. The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Yeah, you don't look the best.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirat. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so too many mouths to quiet. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. Of course, to nudge people. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing. Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse.
That's what a good persuade can do.
Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Getting max coercion basically puts you on easy mode when you talk to people.
I would have summoned the... Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter. Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile. And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you... So be it. If justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Fair enough.
That will do. We must go to the Great Hall. There will be peril.
Just check the room for any loot.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Chapter 4. Nice good rune right there. I think that's everything in this room. Let's put it back together again.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed. I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them.
They're coming.
So I shall.
Just kill all these guys until they're dead. Just be a couple waves here, so he's going to close every one of these summoning circles, so I believe there's going to be 4 waves. Desire Demon stands no chance. Mission accomplished. Let's talk to Avernus and deal with him.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment, and so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
Do whatever you feel is right. Killing him is probably what he deserves, but if you want to be a little bit more understanding, you can try to make him atone.
You went too far, Avernus. Warden or not, blood magic is forbidden.
So be.
And in this case, he doesn't even fight back. He knew he messed up.
You've done it, Warden.
Master of the Peak.
Soldier's Peak is
That's
safe
basically
again.
the end of the DLC
Good thing
already.
You took care of that Avernus. Common folks
So there's a
have
couple
never
little
heard of that.
things we'll do
Some
to
still
wrap up
distrust
with
wardens,
some loot
even in
and
a
show you the
blight.
storage.
Crazy buggers. But there was no proof to redeem my family. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Get him to stay here.
You know I'm no good in it. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods. Whatever the Drydens have to offer, I...
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued.
Robes of Avernus are also very good. Morgan, get her leveled up. Check out the Robes of Avernus. That's much better. I don't really like the color palette though. And here you go. And here's your chest. And everything in here is very good. You can put that on your party members when you feel the need to. Probably a rogue belt. And another good one-handed sword. But not as good as Duncan's sword. Okay, that's basically it. We will head out of here. and I think you have to leave before the Dryden's set up, so we'll make sure that we leave to party camp, come back, and see if they've set everything back up. Here we go. You don't have to walk this far from now on. Turn back around and go back to Soldier's Peak.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
And here is your unlimited storage. You can drop all that other stuff you're not using right now and just keep it there so you can keep your inventory low without getting rid of some of the good equipment. Well, I'll drop some of this stuff in there and then we'll show you the other thing.
Welcome. As you can also got some good stuff.
See what he has. He has some pretty good in-game loot, if you want to call it that. Specifically with the runes, he's got that Grandmaster rune, but we won't get it right now. It's pretty expensive. If you go over here, this is the guy you need to talk to. Yeah, Michael, to give him the ore.
Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend. And so I must rest after... Warden?
And Starfang, yeah, that's it. So it's one of the better weapons in the game. Other than that, I think that's basically the end. Yeah, see how good it is, 11.9. That's better than Duncan's sword for sure. So we'll give that to him. With that being that's all it is for Warden's Keep. Nothing else to do here. Just make sure when you get your inventory filled up, come back here and put it back in your party storage or sell it. But other than that, Dr. Dad Gaming out.